My name is Scott, and I plan on majoring in mechanical engineering.
Hello, my name is Lucas, and I want to major in electrical engineering.
Hi, my name is Bryson Pylan, and I plan on majoring in civil engineering.
I'm Alex, and I plan on majoring in mechanical engineering. So our project is on the clean water in South Sudan. In the vast landscape of South Sudan, where rural communities thrive, access to clean water remains a pressing concern. The reasons behind this scarcity are multifaceted. First and foremost, the region's geography plays a pivotal role. Many of these communities are situated in remote areas, far from centralized water sources. The lack of infrastructure to transport water exacerbates the situation, making it challenging for residents to access the basic necessity. Overpopulation is also a fundamental problem when it comes to having a sufficient water supply. Additionally, South Sudan has faced its fair share of conflicts and political instability. These disruptions have impeded the development of essential services, including water supply systems. With limited resources and attention diverted to addressing immediate concerns, the development of water infrastructure takes a backseat. Now let's consider the implications of this limited access to clean water. Beyond the obvious inconvenience, there are severe health consequences without a reliable source of clean water. These communities are exposed to waterborne diseases, leading to increased instances of illness and tragically preventable deaths. Women and children are often take long journeys to fetch water from distant and unreliable sources. This not only consumes valuable time, but also perpetuates a cycle of poverty by limiting opportunities for education and economic development.
All right, so our solution for this project is to revise the 1959 Nile Waters Agreement. And this agreement was flawed from the beginning, which is why we wanted to change it. So what we want to do is we want to make it so that Egypt doesn't use a bunch of water in comparison to all the other riparian states like South Sudan. And what the terms of the agreement will be that if Egypt doesn't adhere to the revisions that the international community agrees to, there will be repercussions on Egypt that will consist of economic sanctions on all sectors of the economy except for humanitarian aid. Obviously not humanitarian aid because that's not something that you want to put sanctions on, but everything else, yes. And then this is our visual component here. So as you can see, the handshake kind of symbolizes the agreement that we want these two states to come together and achieve. And at the beginning, both sides are technically very stubborn with each other because, Egypt doesn't want to obviously give away their water rights, and South Sudan obviously wants to have their water rights restored. And this is kind of a point of conflict for these two states.
So the engineering grand challenge that our solution tackles is providing access to clean water. Through the implementation of our solution, many more people in South Sudan will be able to access water from the Nile River. As a result of Egypt and South Sudan signing this agreement, Egypt will allow more water to pass through their country, such that more water will flow through the river to South Sudan. South Sudan will then have to have access to a larger quantity of water in an especially convenient location.
So our next steps with additional funding are time. First, we would like to gather people and resources to help clean the Nile River, as it is a major water source for many people and countries, and the river that is being posed as the main idea for this solution. Next, we would like to expand water infrastructure by using outside funding and helping those with limited access to water. And we would also like to implement advanced purification technology for those who do have trouble accessing clean water even after our diplomatic interference. And we would conduct continuous research for sustainable water solutions and further the ongoing application of our project. Due to all the presented reasons and problems, that is why we believe that solving the water crisis in South Sudan is one of the most pressing challenges posed in modern times, and why you should back our idea. Thank you.
Vote for us.
Yep, please vote for us.
Vote for us.